It's a little late, but we're gonna vlog. Hi. Where are we? University Village.
Yes.
It's so nice here. Those are the boots.
Those are literally the boots you described.
Those are the boots.
Those are the boots you described.
No. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I literally was describing these boots to Christina.
Literally.
Oh. Damn. What did I do?
Oh my god.
Oh, look at these cute. These are so cute.
Those are really cute. If I had like kids. Can you see us in the thing?
Yeah.
This was so cute.
Why do kids' shoes get cuter?
I know.
A little while later, they took the boot out for me. It just barely didn't fit around my ankle. I'm long for the boot. Until next time. Hey y'all, it's Editing Elizabeth, and I'm dropping in because I realized I never actually said how much those shoes cost. And they were a lot. They were $450. They're the most expensive thing I've ever put on my body. Yeah, at one time. And they were just on my feet. Anyway, I didn't get the boots, obviously. And they didn't fit my ankle, but also that would have been a lot of money. I would have had to move around. And I just wanted to touch upon that the University Village is very bougie, like, mall, and has a bunch of these like very expensive boutiques and like stores. And I don't think I've ever touched on the fact that I'm sort of like in the lower and middle class with how I grew up. I grew up with like my mom, like on the weekdays, like she was never married to my dad, but like I lived with my mom during the week, and then on the weekends I lived with my dad, who like had more of a middle class, sometimes lower middle class lifestyle along with my stepmom. And so I sort of felt weird walking into that store, and like I didn't expect the boots to be that much. I was thinking like $100, $200 because of how nice they were. Not 400, almost $500. And then when they came out, I looked at the price tag and I was like, but I still was able to navigate that without freaking out outwardly, even though I felt like an imposter, right? And I just wanted to be transparent about how I navigated that space and honestly navigated that mall, because I felt like I didn't belong in certain spaces. But then there's also this part of me that's like, I know I can afford it. And this weird, like, I need to hold on to all my money. But also, like, I earned this money, I should spend it on things that I know I'll use and will last a long time, more than if I just buy like cheaper items. And I'm trying to get away from like having to justify my purchases to myself. But there's just something I want to be a little bit more transparent about in how I spend my money. But also like some of the things I like talk about on my channel that like look like ball on a budget, because I am used to that, and like I do ball on a budget. But also the part of me that's like, oh, I'm gonna spend so much money on this and that, especially on trips and vacations. I go a little wild. But yeah, it's sort of like that weird navigating of these two like classes that is very evident in the University Village vlog. And so yeah, I think that's what I had to say. So
we continued to explore different shops and stores. There was a ceramics painting studio. There used to be one closer in the Renton Landing, but it closed, so I'd really love to go back to this one. My favorite store was Paper Source, which had a lot of knickknacks, but also fun home decor, books, and mindful journals. And of course, paper. A close second for me was the plant shop, but by the time we passed it, I was getting really hungry and didn't want to stop. And now watching this video, I'm sort of disappointed we didn't stop because it is so pretty. Anyways, that's another reason to go back. And then we headed over and grabbed lunch at Shake Shack. It was actually my first time there. Then after lunch, we walked to a different part of the mall and we ended up checking out Madewell and Reformation. In Madewell, I tried on a pair of light blue jeans because the ones I had were beginning to get worn out in the crotch area and were becoming a piece of clothing I only felt comfortable to wear at home. So I knew it was time to replace them. I've been trying to buy investment pieces, especially for clothes I know that I'll wear daily. While in Madewell, I also came across this orange tank top and decided to try it on since the color reminded me of a shirt I had just added to my wardrobe. You can see the shirt in my spring outfits video, which I'll link above. Also, I don't know if this is weird to say, but yes, I do have armpit hair. I really want to learn to explore my body hair because I never felt like I could grow it out, especially with the sports I was in, with my feelings of femininity, and I wasn't still very conscious of it. And to be honest, there's some days when I feel really uncomfortable having body hair, but then there's days when I don't mind it at all. And I'm growing through a bunch of different changes and feelings. But as I learn more about myself and take care of myself as a non-binary femme, this is part of my journey and I just wanted to put that out there. But I did end up getting both of these pieces, and of course I got that student discount at Madewell. And then we began heading to the bar, The Woods. We were supposed to attend a networking happy hour event that Christina had been invited to, but unfortunately it got cancelled. We were already heading to the event when we learned it was cancelled. We were a little far to go back to University Village. We decided to stop by Pike Place since we were pretty close to downtown, and it was the first thing we thought of. To be honest, we arrived 30 minutes before closing. Most of the vendors and shops were already closed, but we did get some pictures and time to explore. And here are some of the pictures we took. And then these were taken on Christina's film camera. Alright, and then some of the exploring we did, because the shops were closed, was just playing with the exhibits. There's this giant shoe one that I included the video of. And these shoes were giant. I have really small feet, so I can't even imagine having normal size feet. And then there was this fortune teller, which was, unfortunately, out of order. And not long after, they began to close. I drove Christina home and we said our goodbyes. And with that, we're coming to the end of this video. As I look back at this day, it's sort of a subtle memory that isn't really super intense, but it makes me happy. It was important, and I'm gonna miss these small moments of joy with others. And I keep wondering what is ahead of me for my relationships. And I keep wondering how that will grow and develop. But I also wonder how to keep grounding to the ones I really care about and to keep cultivating the relationships that I have right now. And reviewing this memory reminds me it's all in the little things. And so, until next time, cheers, queers, gentle thems, and ladies. Goodbye.